My name is Johannes Tobias Benadé. 2-3 Consult is my business, and today's practice series is about corporate compliance and large property owners trying to act as one, maintaining compliance and assurance across their estates. The projects that I've been involved with since this business start had its links to my origins with larger consultancies at the beginning. Working on a day rate, I soon started working with clients more independently and more direct. The projects mainly that we get involved with is large infrastructure projects, casing work, strategic business casing, and outsourcing initiatives, which involves mainly construction frameworks, construction services, in-service construction works frameworks, term service contracts and the like, and audits and assurance reviews. So from school, I started working on construction sites at our place where we used to go on holiday. It was a holiday resort. So literally working on construction, from digging holes to driving materials around to after a while managing sites. Studied bachelor maths, BSc degree, which ended up a construction degree. I qualified, but by the time I qualified, I was already working in full time. So I had peers that knew about me. I did my research assignment through a company called Basil Reed that was acquired by a French company, and I got a job offer with them. Worked on some of the biggest projects in South Africa, infrastructure-wise, and was very lucky to transfer through Bouygues to France. And the project that actually brought me to the UK was building the 2 Marsham Street project, which is the Home Office today. I was starstruck, to be honest. The sky was the limit. It was just incredible to see the complexity of construction, where in the case of the Home Office, Bouygues introduced profound systems using RFI technology for the first time, pairing laptops with phones and people. At doors, you could map it with AutoCAD, was linked to CAD-based applications, and a CAD-based application called Archibus. And the entire setup of that system is where I found my roots in data and modeling from an early age. I was the systems and performance manager or commercial manager for the Home Office project. So I was responsible for setting up all the key performance indicators, the payment mechanisms, and there were various managed service contracts, as well as the availability type arrangements under a PFI. So quite a complicated project, but it was a pathfinder for projects and PFIs. I knew when I studied that I wanted to do something more, because the degree was never a degree. It was a starting point. So from the degree, I went to Westminster. I did a master's in commercial management. The pathway in RICS, building surveying, quantity surveying, for me was too specific. So at that time, they actually started a new pathway called commercial management surveying. So I'm a commercial management surveyor. And that, in terms of business casing, puts things into context. You need to understand the pathology on the pathways, the cost, the quantum elements, as well as the legal context. And that leads nicely maybe to where we might end up today. The difference, I think, between myself and a legal counsel or a technical advisor is we very much sort of grounded in the behavioral element of what actually happens. And we try to retrospectively analyze the commercial triangulation between price, performance, and specification. And in that, obviously, is the answers to a lot of the reforms contractually that tries to avoid things going wrong. So in 9 years working for a disputes firm, we realized that the nature of the contractual form that you enter into is going to drive certain behaviors. And the only way to avoid those behaviors is to understand the incentives that you can commit contractually to drive change.